था। All right. So good afternoon, everybody. Myself Rushikesh Gargote, and welcome to HG7 Pro-fitness Nutrition Academy. So this is a live webinar session scheduled for you guys. So take the maximum advantage, and the details will be explained at the end of the session, how you can enroll to HG7 Pro Fitness. Uh, so let's start. Okay, so the agenda for today will be like how to calculate ideal weight, what is visceral fats, what is BMI, what is resting metabolism. We'll discuss the body types, and what is good health, cellular nutrition, what is calorie versus nutrition, and what is actually healthy nutrition. Okay, so let's begin. So in the first slide you can see how to calculate your ideal weight. Most of the people ask me like, what should be my ideal weight? Is my weight at the proper is my weight proper for according to my height? So here is the formula for that. For in the case of men, if your height is in centimeter, like 165 centimeter, so if you minus 100 from it, so the 65 kg will be your ideal weight. And in the case of woman, uh, if her height is 165 centimeter, if you minus 105, so 60 kg will be the ideal case for woman. Okay, so nothing much in this, it's very simple. So let's proceed. Like, here are some ideal parameters. As you can see here, like, here is body fat percentage, skeletal muscle mass, subcutaneous fat, and visceral fats. Here are this report can be generated via Karada scan machine, as well as if there any another machine in your gym. So you can take this BMI report, and you can compare your parameters according to this. Like in the case of men, the body fat percentage should be less than 20, and in the case of women, naturally it should be less than 30, because in the woman the fats are more than in the case of men. So this is the parameter difference between men and women. And the skeletal muscle in the case of men should be 33% to 36 percentage, and in the case of women it should be 30 to 33 percentage. As well as here you can see the subcutaneous fat percentage. Subcutaneous fat means the fat which the layer of fat which is below your skin comes under subcutaneous fat percent. In the case of men and women, ideally it should be less than 15. Here you can see, like in the case of women, 20 is also good enough, but it should be like less than 15, so you will look proper toned, you will get toned body. Okay, and this is another parameter is visceral fats. What are these fats? Like here you can see in this diagram, there are various organs: heart, liver, kidney, pancreas and all. This is the ideal body, and this is the body with accumulated fat. So you can see here, like here are various organs, and this yellowish type thing you can see, it's actually actually fats, visceral fats you can call it. So once the visceral fats start accumulate over a period of time, then it covers your all vital organs, and those organs malfunction after certain period of time. As you can uh, as you have heard, like kidney failure or heart failure, or there's a problem in the liver. Sorry for interruption. And the main thing about visceral fat is you cannot control the visceral fat with your exercise. It is only controlled with the help of healthy eating habits. Okay, so if you're eating your dinner before 7:30 or 8, then you can control visceral fats. Otherwise it's very difficult to control your visceral fats. With the help of exercise you can't control visceral fats. Okay, this is the detailed explanation. This is the subcutaneous fat. The fat which is below your skin is called as subcutaneous fat, and these are the organs like liver, kidney, gallbladder, small intestine, and above that there is a layer of fat which is called as visceral fat, and this is abdominal cavity. Okay, so the visceral fat should be less, not very less, as it has a role to protect your vital organs, but it should not exceed above 4 or 5, as it can cause harm to your vital organs. So proceeding to the next slide, here you can see the BMI. The BMI range scale is from like 18.5 to 23 is a healthy range. Above 23 it's said to be obese. Okay, and below 18.5 it's said to be underweight category. So you need to check yourself and compare yourself with this figure where you lie, or you can check your BMI report as well. You can find it out, like if your BMI is 22 or 25, you can compare yourself with the scale given over here. Alright, so the next slide is about resting metabolism. You can see here, like here is ideal, here is a man standing over here. His resting metabolism is 1500. Okay, so if he consumes 2000 calories in his diet, his body has a capacity to burn 1500 calories, as his resting metabolic rate is 1500. So remaining 500 calories are not utilized by body, so that's why the body starts to store those extra calories in the form of fats. So over a period of time, it starts getting deposited in his stomach area, or on his laps, or wherever. It depends upon his body type or his genes, where the fat is going to get deposited. And if he continues this for a month, over a month he accumulates around 15,000 calories is converted into fats. Okay, so if this person do some exercise, or he go for some extra activities where he can burn out the extra 500 calories, so he can maintain his shape. Okay, so you can calculate this resting metabolism with the help of BMI scale or that machine. You can get to know your resting metabolic rate, and you you can if you're planning to not to do exercise, so you can control your weight with the help of calorie consumption on the daily basis, like how much calories you need to intake so that your weight doesn't exceeds. Okay, so here is one fact that if you want to lose 1 kg of fat mass, you need to burn 8000 calories. Okay, so guess how many days you require to burn 1 kg of fat, or how much exercise you will need to do if you want to burn 1 kg of fat mass. This is like 8000 kilocalories. Okay, so if you are eating one or uh, two gulab jamuns, so you intake 700 calories from two gulab jams. Okay, 700 kilocalories. So, and if you are cycling for like 40 minutes, you hardly burn 200 calories. Okay, so you just calculate how much calories or how much cycling you will need to burn your extra calories. Okay, so this is the scale, like if your resting metabolic rate lies between 1200 to 1400, ideally you can lose 1 to 2 kg per month, and the same for the 1400 to 1600, you can burn 2 to 3 kg of fat mass, and so on. Okay, so you can calculate this better on that Karada scan machine or any your in-body mass. Let's proceed. So the next topic is very interesting. It is the body types. Okay, so here you can see here's a varieties of different bodies. This is very much fat, this is ideal, and this is very thin. This is also some in the ideal range. Okay, so let's see like what are these body types called, and these type of fat people, even if they eat very less food, or even if they eat very less, still their body accumulate fat. Okay, easily. So here are the body types, like here is ectomorph, here is mesomorph, here is endomorph. According to the study, you can see here like ectomorph category is very low in fat. They are very skinny and they have thin arms, thin limbs. They have low power, and even if this type of people eat much or eat a lot, still they are not able to gain weight. Okay, so many people I have seen, like they come to me and ask like, I'm eating uh, throughout the day, but still I'm not able to grow my biceps, or I'm not able to gain weight. Okay, so this type of people comes in ectomorph category. And the next is mesomorph category. This category is said to be very ideal, or they have the capacity to gain weight, or as well as they have the ability to lose weight. Okay, so they have low fat, but their muscle mass is very much high. Even if their weight is less, they look very broad and with the shoulders up, chest up, and they have much muscle deposited throughout their body. Okay, with less fat percentage. So this category comes in mesomorph. So this is the category which everyone wishes to have, but unfortunately most of the people are not in this category. So they need to work very hard to get in this category. Actually, according to your genes, or it's a hereditary thing, that which type of category you belong to. But if you want to jump from ectomorph to mesomorph or endomorph to mesomorph, there is a lot of hard work you need to do, but it's not, I can say, impossible task. You can do it, but with the help of proper diet and workout routines. Okay. So here you can see they have all these parameters. Okay. And the endomorph category is a category which have large number of fat deposits on the belly area or on the arms, on the thighs. Okay, so these type of people, even if they eat very less, they have their very low metabolic rate, so that even if they eat small amount of uh, even if they intake low calories, they see their weight is increasing day by day, and they are like helpless to control their weight with only with the help of the diet. So this type of people are strictly recommended to work out daily on the daily basis, so that they won't accumulate extra fat. Okay, so this type of people have slow metabolic rate, so you need to burn extra calories with the help of exercise. And in the ectomorph category, you need to have very high metabolic rate. Okay, so if they are eating some, if they are taking some calories, more calories, they have, because of the high metabolic rate, their body has the capacity to burn it out. Okay, so there are some exercises and few diet routines, with the help of that they can gain weight. Okay, so let's proceed. Here is the endomorph category, and these are the useful tips that they need to perform, like they need to perform aerobic exercises. Okay, so this helps to provide more oxygen to the muscles. Aerobic exercises means cardio work. Okay, running, jogging, sled pushing, doing some battle ropes, or doing uh, what we say the functional exercises in which more cardio is involved, so that the muscle get proper amount of oxygen. And as the oxygen requires energy, like calories and oxygen as the fuel. Okay, so if you are on suppose fat loss program, and if you are on low calorie or low carbohydrate diet, if you are doing some exercise, so your body, your muscle uses the energy from the fats. Okay, and if you are doing some aerobic exercises, so it helps to burn out your extra fat. And here you can see the low carb diet, which will provide less calories, the high fiber, which helps in reducing your appetite, and protein diet to build muscles. Okay, so your diet need to be in high fiber, so that you can satisfy your hunger, as well as you need to include protein in your diet to build muscles. Okay, so it can also control your hunger levels, and you need to cut down your carbohydrates. And also there is one very important thing, like uh, the cortisol hormone, which is released after someone is in stress. Okay, so this happens when you are in a lot of stress and you start eating over and over. Okay, and you won't notice it, like you are overeating. So because of that, your body starts to accumulate fat. Though stress is also a very important factor, you need to be very calm and need not to take any stress, and you need to have plenty of sleep, so that your cortisol hormone does not get secreted. Okay, so this is the things for the endomorph category which they need not to be doing, like overtraining, consuming soft drinks, sleeping for less than 7 hours, and less water intake. Okay, So these are the facts that you need not to be doing if you are in endomorph category. And the role of oxygen. चालू है काय? Okay, so let me explain the role of oxygen in fat loss. I have explained it earlier only, but let's see once again. Like oxygen are like engines that run on fuels like uh, oxygen and energy, and this energy comes from what you eat, like carbohydrates. It provides you extra calories to uh, perform which fuels your body to perform daily tasks or daily routines. Okay, so what's the role of these calories in muscle functioning? As if you are lifting some heavy weight, okay, so muscle require calories as well as oxygen. Okay, so what muscle does, like it uses the if you are on a fat loss program and if you are consuming low carbs, so what muscle naturally do, like it takes the energy from your stored fat and it uses the oxygen. So because of this, it helps to burn your excess fat. Okay, so this is how the role of oxygen in fat loss. So the more you consume, the more you do some aerobic exercises, the more fat loss can be done. Okay, and this is the ectomorph category. uh, Here you can see, like the ectomorph people should be more focusing on compound exercises. Compound exercises means like there are more than one muscle group involved in that particular. If you're doing squats, okay, so it is a compound exercise in which you will be getting pressure on your glutes, your hamstring, your quadriceps, okay, your back. Okay, so this is a uh, compound exercise, and this exercise should be performed by ectomorph people. Their repetition should be 8 to 12, not more than that, and they should work out only 4 times a week, not more than that, or not throughout the week, 7 days or 6 days. 4 times a week is enough for them, and with proper amount of rest. Only 45 minutes of workout interval should be there, not more than that. Many people think that they are in ectomorph category, and if they work out for 2 hours or 1.5 hour, they'll it will help them to gain muscles, but it's really opposite thing. uh, it's not the case, and they can suffer from muscle loss, and in which in turn, like, they'll lose more weight. Okay, so they need to focus only, they need to work out only for 45 minutes, not more than that. And the diet should be high in calories, as they have very fast metabolism, so their diet should be high in calories and high in protein. Okay, so to prevent their muscle loss, they need to consume high protein diet and high calories diet. Okay, this type of people can consume carbohydrates uh, greater. Okay, so not, they need not to cut down carbs, they need to consume lot of carbohydrates, but the carbohydrate should be complex, not simple. And these are the don'ts for ectomorph category, like too much cardio should not be performed by them, too much isolation exercises should not be performed, and overtraining should not be done by ectomorph people. Isolation exercise means more than only one muscle is involved in that particular exercise. Like if you're doing bicep curls, it's an isolation exercise. So you should not be doing that type of exercise. Okay, so these are the some facts about ectomorph category. And if you're looking only for weight loss, it's just a temporary goal. Healthy living is a lifetime commitment. Okay, so what is good health? It should be 20% exercise and 80% nutrition. So let's talk about cellular nutrition. Sorry, here you can see like this is how this human body is made. Firstly, it has cells, then group of cells make tissues, and these group of tissues make organs, and these organs make body system, and this body system make a complete human being. Okay, so work on your cellular level. If you nourish your cells, then automatically your body will gain a good shape. Okay, so cellular nutrition provides all the nourishment to our body on the daily basis. If you nourish your cells properly, you'll gain a very healthy and active body. Okay, so let's talk about food versus nutrition. So if you're feeling hungry, uh, you eat any type of food that is available. Okay, so that's just to satisfy your hunger. But the nutrition, if you're keeping in mind about nutrition, so it is to be healthy. Okay, so if you're feeling hungry, there is one option of uh, vada pav, or and another option is of some uh, chicken or paneer. So naturally the chicken or paneer is healthy than the vada pav. Okay, so both of them can satisfy your hunger, but in the case of nutrition, it is only present in chicken. Okay, so what is actually a nutrition? It has protein, essential fats, fibers, carbohydrates, minerals, and vitamins. Okay, so it helps in growth and development. It improves your immunity. It helps in detoxification. Healthy aging is achieved, uh, and also increases your energy and vitality. Okay, so these nutritions or these nutrients are needed on everyday basis. So just keep in mind that your food must be having all these nutrients. So look before you eat, I can say this. Here's a very good example. Here's one carrot and here's one gajar ka halwa. So obviously you can make the difference out of it. Like this raw carrot has less calories than this gajar ka halwa. As while making this halwa, you add on sugar, milk, a lot of other stuff. So calorie wise, raw carrot is has less calories than this gajar ka halwa, and also the nutrients present in this raw carrot is much more than this cooked carrot. Okay, so let's proceed. So here's one case study about the Herbalife shake. It has calcium, vitamins, and all of the nutrients present on the daily basis. So you can have this shake every day to satisfy your daily nutrition requirements. Here are some case studies like number one, meal replacement program and all. So you can go through it and take care of your body. It is the only place where you have to live in. And with this, I would like to conclude my presentation. So these are the upcoming topics. Like I cover all of these topics in my webinars. Those who have enrolled for HG7 Pro-fitness 6 weeks or 12 weeks programs, they can means I provide them with this webinars on the weekly basis. So if you have not enrolled, you can enroll it. Enroll for 6 weeks program if you want to try for like for less period of time by messaging me or sending me the request on Instagram. You can enroll for it. So thank you guys, and I hope you have got much information about how you can stay healthy, what's the importance of nutrition, how your meal should be programmed, and what's your daily calorie requirement. Okay, so if you're looking for customized programs, like you are not able to guess how much calorie food you should intake, so I provide with the customized programs which have low calories. No, not low calories actually. It depends upon your goal. If you are looking for fat loss, I plan the diet and workout as per your BMI report, like what type of body you possess. It if it is endomorph, ectomorph, or mesomorph category. I plan according to it, and each and every individual will get the different customized diet plan and workout plan, as everybody is not the same. Like you and me are not the same, so your diet will be different, my diet will be different. So there is no any universal diet for each individual. If this was the case, then everybody would have the same body type. Okay, so I provide with customized diet and workout plans, so you can register for my programs on Facebook, on Instagram. You can message me if you require any help. You can contact me. So thanks for watching, and have a nice day.